Without AP, it's going to be tough. They lost Bridgewater, and that was all up to Sam Bradford. He has to make this offense go. The young running backs he got behind him are not good enough. So he's going to have to really carry the mail here, earn his big paycheck, and show the fans in Minnesota that he's still the real deal. The Sam Bradford that the St. Louis Rams drafted, that's what we need to see come today. In their big game today, who are they playing today? Carolina. Yeah, that's where all the controversy is. Carolina Panthers. I think Minnesota will win today. It will be a close game. Cam Newton will have a good game, but that defense for Minnesota are so good. They managed to neutralize the likes of Russell Wilson in the past, Tony Romo, and I think today they neutralize Cam Newton. They will blitz him from all areas. They will sack him a lot, and I feel in my heart that the Minnesota Vikings are going to come into Carolina and steal a win in front of those ravaged fans that are mad and that are happy. At the end of the day, may the best team win. And Minnesota, like Vikings before, they'll come in and they'll still win in Carolina. And that's who I'm picking to win that game. I think Minnesota are going to win this one. They have a little bit of momentum going. Zimmer got some new system going. I really believe in this team. Sometimes you have to believe that you can make things happen. And this team has never given up. And that's what makes champions. Sometimes you have to show that fire, show that belief, show that understanding, and understand that at the end of the day, you make tomorrow. It's like today is tomorrow and tomorrow is today. I never give up. I never give in. And that's what the Minnesota Vikings are looking at today. All the odds are against them. Carolina, all the experts are picking Carolina to win this, no problem. But I'm picking the Minnesota Vikings. I really think they're going to defeat Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Even though with Luke Kuechly and the rest of that great defense, Calvin Benjamin, they're good. Don't get me wrong, they're really good. But I think Minnesota's defense is so good, and their offense is starting to click. They're starting to come together. They're starting to work together as a cohesive unit. My money is on the Minnesota Vikings winning this game very close by a field goal in the fourth quarter. So that's a good pick. The Minnesota Vikings beating the Carolina Panthers in Carolina. A hostile environment. Don't get me wrong. You even see them. They can't even get into the building. But it's going to be a good game for the fans from Minnesota, from the rest of the United States, around the world. They're all watching this game today. It's going to be a good game for the fans. And remember, folks, it should be a good game. Okay, now we move to the Titans against Oakland. Oakland have been kind of up and down, inconsistent. But with all the talent they have, they should beat Tennessee today. And I'm taking Oakland to win this game by a cool 25 points. Maybe 30-10 or 30-6. That's what I think Derek Carr is going to do today. I think he's just going to get it done. Him and Amari Cooper and the rest of the boys, the running game looks pretty good. The rest of the wideouts they have, the likes of Michael Crabtree. I mean, this guy needs to step it up, and he has been doing that. He's making good catches. Jack Del Rio got the defense fired up. The offense is ready to go. I just think they're at home. They have the black hole in Oakland. Those fans are ravaged. They're ready to rock and roll. And I'm taking the Oakland Raiders definitely to win this game. A cool 30-6 or 25-10. So it's going to be a good game. Oakland wins this, no problem. Derek Carr is the star of the show. I just think Marco Mariota is going to be running circles. They will manage to, I think, the running game might get stuffed today. Murray looks like he's starting to get his game going, but I think he's going to get stopped today. Khalil Mack and the rest of the boys on that defense, they look real aggressive. And I'm taking the Oakland Raiders to win this one. No problem. Who else we got here? Seattle. They should be able to beat the 49ers. It will be a close one, but I think Seattle wins this by at least 2 touchdowns. They're at home. They're playing at Quest Field. The fans are going to be ravaged. They're going to be rocking and rolling. They'll be ready to rock and roll and beat the San Francisco 49ers. I don't know if they're home or away, but it doesn't matter. They're going to win this game. They lost a tough one last week in L.A. to the Rams. It was just an ugly game. But even though they don't have the running back for this game, Seattle should win this one, no problem. Tampa Bay, I think they're going to run into a tough Rams team. They're going to probably lose by at least 10 points. The Rams are a little bit on a roll. Their quarterback is looking pretty good, Casey Kasem. I feel, we haven't seen Jared Goff play yet. He's not ready. I know he's not ready. Even though he's a top pick overall, maybe that was a mistake of a pick. Maybe they should have went with Carson Wentz. You look at Cleveland, they're thinking about that, but don't worry about it. I think the Cleveland Browns are a team that are building for the future. It takes time. I've seen this young guy named Jackson. He kind of reminds me of a young Michael Vick / RG3. And if they can draft him in the first round, he plays for the Louisville Cardinals at Louisville, and they just put a clinic this weekend in college football. I mean, I'm telling you, man, the draft, you always find a gem there. So I think the Browns are going to luck out in this next draft. I guarantee it. I still believe in RG3. I still believe in Josh McCown. I think they still have some good quarterbacks. Hugh Jackson still does work miracles. He did in Oakland when he was the head coach there, and for many years as an assistant in Atlanta. So I feel that Hugh Jackson, he still has some magic up his sleeve. You'll see it today. Even though I think they're going to lose today against the yeah, doesn't matter. But I think they're going to lose today big time against the Dolphins. But I think as the season progresses, we will see this team get better. I think Josh Gordon will be able to play this year, and I think he's going to really help this team out. So I guess all the news I got, folks. Oh, yeah, San Diego, I'm taking them to beat the Colts. Chicago, I'm taking them to beat the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas. I think Prescott's going to throw a pile of interceptions. I think Jay Cutler's going to come to this game. Everyone doubts him. They think this team sucks. They can't play. They're going to win a tough game in Dallas tonight on prime time on NBC. And should be a good day in football, folks. I got all my picks in. Oh, yeah, the Giants and the Washington Redskins. Of course, Josh Norman and Odell Beckham. I think Odell Beckham's going to win this war today between these two guys. I feel that the Giants' defense is just so great. They're going to cause so much problems for Cousins, who's just been struggling this year. He's got the big contract. He's got all the fame. Got all the newspapers talking about him. It doesn't matter where he goes. He's signing autographs, footballs, you name it. Got all the ladies chasing him down. I mean, he's got it going, but he's not winning. And that's the same thing that happened to RG3. The fame got to him. The money was coming in. He was on top of the world, doing all the best interviews. Got all the babes coming after his way. Oh, it's everything. It's the fame. It's the money. And sometimes it just gets to you. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple. Stick to the system. Play your game the way you always played the game of football. Don't try to put too much pressure on yourself at the end of the day. Just go out there and have fun. And remember, folks, have a smile. And happy Sunday to everybody. The games are about to get going. The one and only Mark Spencer's just saying so long and peace.